This is a T422 production.
If you want to talk some Simpsons, we do it with distinction. Insert brain here. With Springfield in our vision, our spirit is embiggened. Insert brain here. Flanders, Quimby, Otto, Man, the Hasapima, pedal on. Insert brain here. We've got Simpsons to ponder. Here comes David and Connor. Insert brain here.
Welcome back to Insert Brain here, a Simpsons podcast. I'm your host, David, and with me, as always, is my co-host, Connor.
So-so-so-scandelous. I'm here.
You are indeed. And today we're going to be talking about Season 3, Episode 5, Homer Defined. The original air date is October 17th, 1991.
Yes, very good, David. Very good.
Yes, very, very good.
I'm not even going to give you a chance to ask me for a recap. I'm just going to dive on in. Like Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah.
Because what this episode was, David, was a bunch of gold.
Very good.
This episode starts with it's just an average day in Springfield.
Yep.
Bart's going to school.
Mm-hmm.
Homer's going to work.
Yep.
It was Milhouse's birthday and Bart's got him a card and a present.
Yep.
He finds out that Milhouse had a party and didn't invite him because Milhouse's mother isn't a fan of Bart. She thinks he's a bad influence, and she's not wrong.
No, she's not.
So she forbids them from seeing each other. Meanwhile, at the nuclear power plant, there is a meltdown in Sector 7G, which so happens to be the department that Homer works in.
It is indeed. Where he's the
safety technician. So he's the very person who has to deal with this meltdown. And he wasn't paying attention during his induction, so he eeny, meeny, miny, moes.
Yep. And
with 7 seconds left on the meltdown clock.
Well remembered.
Which I don't think is how nuclear power plants work.
Nope.
I think if a meltdown starts, it's
done.
It's done.
Yeah.
It's happening. It's melting.
Yeah. The meltdown is happening. It's just a fucking... How far away are you going to be when it happens?
Not like an ice cream melting and you put it back in the freezer.
Yeah. It's not going to stop it.
No.
It's not going to slow it down, stop it, or otherwise. It's happening.
But Homer does stop it.
He does indeed.
Because
it's an episode of The Simpsons.
Yes. And he becomes something of a hero.
Mm-hmm.
He wins Employee of the Month, even though he's a massive phony.
Yes.
He ends up giving a speech at the Shelbyville power plant.
Mm-hmm. Which also has a meltdown. During his speech.
And he's like, Saved by the Bell. Except now he has to save them. And he does his eeny, meeny, miny, moe, and everyone sees and they're appalled. And he becomes something of a laughingstock instead of something of a hero.
Yeah. But gets put in the dictionary, though.
Oh. Defined?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Marge talks to Milhouse's mother and manages to get her to agree to let Milhouse see Bart again.
Yeah.
The end.
Nice recap.
David, did you think the plot of this episode was so scandalous?
I did indeed.
I have to say, I thought this was a wonderful episode of The Simpsons.
Yes.
Right up until it wasn't.
Yeah.
I thought first act, really, really great.
Mm-hmm.
We could kind of tell in this episode where the ad break is. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't.
Yeah.
But it's when Homer pushes the button, then you have your ad break, and then you come back and the meltdown stopped.
Yeah.
But the first act establishing all the issues with Milhouse.
Yeah.
That was handled really well. They set up the crusty walkie-talkies, which comes back in the second and third acts.
Yeah.
Good setup and payoff there.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this was a wonderful episode of The Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
It was hysterical. I would go as far as to say maybe the funniest episode so far.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. It didn't have the highest highs, but had the most consistent good laughs.
Yeah.
Definitely of this season.
Yeah.
And then the third act just kind of goes, whatever, everything's fine.
Yeah. Aye.
I don't mind the Homer stuff as much. Bart's storyline just ends.
Yeah. It does.
When he gets a walkie-talkie call from Milhouse to come back that his mother's alright with them playing together again. And he picks up a BB gun. And I was like, there's going to be more to this storyline where he goes over and he shoots Milhouse's eye out or something.
Yeah.
And once again, they aren't allowed to play together, and it's like
Yeah.
He has to prove himself rather than have someone else prove him.
Yeah.
No, it never happens.
Nope.
Just ends.
Yeah. Just loads of BB gun and that's it. That's all you see of it.
The thing with Lisa, being suddenly such an admirer of Homer.
Nah.
She doesn't like become upset because her father, who she thought was a hero, she was writing a thing on him
For her,
for her school.
School, yeah.
And
School report or school paper or something.
yeah, and it's just like, well, he was made a public fool. Did that affect her grades for that? We don't know, because she doesn't show up until she's holding that dictionary at the end, and she just seems like she doesn't really care.
She seems a bit proud of the fact that he's in the dictionary, and that's about it. Like, went from hero to being an idiot in the dictionary.
Yeah. Well, what did you think of this episode? I've flapped my gums enough.
Likewise with yourself, I'm very much a fan of this episode, right up until it's not that I'm not a fan of the episode, but I think if they'd managed to balance the way that they'd written the first and second act with at least a little bit of the same sort of care, attention, and time they put into the first two, then that would have been fine. I think it would have been a really, really, really good episode. But it just kind of flopped a little bit right in the third act, like you were saying there, which is just a bit of a shame because it just kind of, like you said, it just ends. It seems like a very sort of sudden and abrupt end. Almost like they kind of just ran out of time or something. Like writing it, and they had a great time writing it and just thought, oh, it's funny. Oh shit, we're out of time. Kind of thing, and went, well, we need to finish it like within the minute. One of the other things about the episode that I was kind of like questioning, I know it's Homer and he's supposed to be a bit of an idiot, but how did he not know which button to press the second time around?
This occurred to me as well, because surely you would just
remember which button he pressed. Like Mo, you know, as he says, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Yeah,
he pressed Mo.
Or even do it in your head.
Yeah, aye. But I guess they needed to make sure that he became an idiot.
Yeah.
At the end.
Speaking of idiots.
Yep.
That's the sound of Eye on Springfield.
Very good.
That's a segment of this show where I go over characters who've made their first appearance in this episode, and David tries to guess.
Occasionally.
Who they all are. And if he gets it 100%, he wins a prize.
Whatever that is.
Never happened. Hasn't happened so far. 45 episodes in, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Although the prize has not been there.
I like to think the prize has existed in my mind, but I never vocalised it.
Right.
First appearance, David, of Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
Oh God, I thought you'd get this one right away.
Nope.
I'll give you a clue. Real person.
Okay, real person, Magic Johnson.
I should also mention he gets 3 guesses for every character that I bring up.
Yeah.
And sometimes I give hints and clues.
Yeah.
To make it easier on all of us.
yeah. Make it a bit easier listening.
Yeah. Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson. Okay. Who is in this episode that I don't recognise? That'd be...
Who would be
the bald guy with the 3 hairs of it?
It's not 2 hairs on top of his head. Oh my God.
I was playing up the idiocy.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm sure. Real person.
Real person.
Who in this episode would be a real person in real life, David?
The basketball player.
Correct.
There we go.
Okay.
I knew I recognised Magic Johnson from somewhere. I am not a big sports fan, by the way.
Neither
I would
am
like to
I,
point
but
that out. But
the second you looked at me blank, I was like, oh God. Is that the name of Mr. Burns' wig?
Yeah, it might be.
First appearance, David, of Luann Van Houten.
Luann Van Houten.
Who could Luann Van Houten be? First appearance in this episode.
Yep.
Think about the name.
Yep. Luann Van Houten. Is that the guy that was in the white suit? It's the head of the...
That's a woman.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
I'll take that as your first guess.
Okay, yeah, that's
2
fair.
guesses left.
Was
Oh.
she in the busty thing that handed over the plaque?
No,
No, okay.
she's not on this list, sadly.
Ah, okay.
Should have included her.
Was it the woman that was in the movie?
No.
Well,
I was going to give you another
lost.
hint, but you blasted through.
Okay. Oh, well.
I'll edit that part out. You got one guess left, David.
Very good.
Think about the surname.
Van Houten.
Who else in the Simpsons universe in Springfield has the name Van Houten and would also appear in this episode? So they're in this episode for the first time.
Yeah.
They're related to someone else in the show
Yep.
who already exists.
Who's got the last name Van Houten?
Oh my god! Yeah,
It's not
all those. I basically painted you a picture.
I know you did.
You want me to show
Is
that picture?
Milhouse's mother? Or
Yes,
something?
David. It's Milhouse's mother.
Really?
Milhouse Van Houten.
What?
Luann Van Houten.
I have never known that was Milhouse's last name. That's not something I've forgotten. That is something I never knew.
No, because when I did I've said it in this podcast. When we did Ion Springfield before it had a name in season 1, and I went first appearance of Milhouse Van Houten.
Okay, fair enough. But also season 1, I don't remember any of that.
And they said Luann.
None
in
of
this
that
episode.
even went in one ear.
You didn't see that character and think, "Oh, remember that name."
No,
First appearance, David.
I remember Milhouse, but that's about the extent of it.
That's like saying you remember Maggie.
Yeah.
First appearance, David, of Aristotle Amadopoulos.
That's the guy in the white suit
Correct.
that
David.
owns the other power plant over in the sister town, wherever it's called again.
First appearance, David, of Hercules.
Is that Smithers' dog, Yorkie, I think it is.
Correct, David. Very good.
Nice.
Wow.
Get in there.
First appearance, David, of Avery Devereaux.
Avery Devereaux.
Just to give you a bit of hope here, there's this person and one more, and then that's it.
Okay.
For this Ion Springfield. So you're closer to the prize than you've ever been before.
Yeah, I am.
But that
Devereaux.
also means no more clues.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I'd have to buy a prize.
You'd have to think of something.
I'd have to get some sort of a prize.
Yeah, I know.
Perhaps a clock where the hands are Homer Simpson's arms or something.
Yeah.
The Simpsons member. And I can put it in the studio.
Yeah.
Avery Devereaux.
That's not one of the movie cast members in not the movie, I think it's a TV show or something that Marge is watching.
David, that is correct.
Really? Nice. Awesome.
Wow, you've almost got it.
Okay.
I can't believe you got that one first try and you didn't know Luann Van Houten.
I know.
And I had to give you the massive clues for Magic Johnson.
I'm aware.
Dear God. First appearance, David, of Chick Hearn.
Chick Hearn. That's not the other cast member of that show.
No,
is
that's
it?
not her first appearance.
Right,
She's been in other episodes.
Okay. That's fine. Chick Hearn. This isn't someone that just sort of like fleeted past the screen or something.
They had lines of dialogue. I haven't pulled any fast ones this week. Aside from Hercules, I guess.
Is he on the section on the news where you've got the 2 cents?
Kent Brockman.
Yeah, Kent Brockman's got his 2 cents. And then you've got the laugh section, the comedy section where they passes over to the other guy.
Yeah.
Is that him?
No, it's also not his first appearance.
Right, okay.
That character, Scott something, actually predates Kent Brockman.
Really?
Remember in the Bigfoot episode of season 1?
Oh, right.
That guy's there, Scott Cawthorn or whatever.
Right, okay.
Very
Fair
boring
enough.
character. Who's
Yeah.
Chick Hearn, though?
Chick Hearn. Who have we got left here? Is it an audio only?
No, he is shown.
He is shown. Okay, because I was wondering if it was maybe like the Wheel of Fortune thing from the TV
No,
that
no,
the
no.
old people are watching. Is there any other clue?
No.
Goddamn. Okay.
I'll give you a clue.
Okay.
Oh, God. Third act.
Third act. Okay.
Only appears briefly and only has one line.
Okay, so think about the third act here. What have we got that happens? You got the resolution of Bart, not likely to be in there because it's all just characters have already been named.
Who could be in the third act of this episode? So close to that illustrious prize.
I'm aware.
The vibrating cock ring.
We might need to discuss who this character is off screen, off mic.
No, I'm just kidding. That's out of my budget.
Yeah, I'm aware. We've got a budget of about 46 pence. It's 1 pence per episode.
What are we talking about? We lose £50 every time we post an episode.
I'm aware.
God, I'm
Hemorrhaging money.
yeah.
I'm aware.
Oh yeah.
Fuck. Who?
You've got 2 guesses left.
I do. Right. Is he one of the people that I will narrow it down in a minute, but I'm just going to ask this question first. Is he one of the people that does, I've pulled a homer?
Somewhat. He is. You're
Okay.
in the right scene.
I'm in the right scene. Okay, so it's not going to be the Lakers section, probably.
I'm not saying yes or no either way. I'm
You've got...
letting you figure this one out on your own.
Fuck. You've got...
After I gave you 7 hints. That's what it was.
I'm aware. What was the other one that pulled a homer? I'm really trying to remember this. And it's not coming to me. And it's really annoying. How in the hell did he pull a homer? Because Lakers guy, he slipped on some water or something. The ball fell out of his fucking
Magic
head.
Johnson.
Yeah. Wasn't the announcer. No, he wasn't visible, was he? Was he? Was he an announcer on the Lakers section?
Is that your final answer?
It's one of 2 guesses. Why not?
David, that is correct.
Holy shit!
Chet Hearn was a sports announcer. A real person, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was going to give you that as my...
Yeah, but that
and
might
I
have
thought
given
either
it
way,
away.
well, it would be in the Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Chet Hearn, American sports caster.
Holy shit.
You've won the prize.
I legitimately got that.
Yeah, full marks
Fuck.
for Ion Springfield.
Nice. You're going to have to actually do
As
something.
he gets some sort of a prize.
Yeah.
Tune in next week to find out what prize David has won.
Probably, I don't know, the gift of helping pay for the podcast.
The gift of a knuckle sandwich.
Nice.
Very good.
That was a very good segment. That
It
was,
redeemed us from that Flanders failed episode.
Yeah.
Oh God, never listen to that episode.
Please don't. It's not worth it. so scandalous.
so scandalous. Dun, dun. No, congratulations, David,
Thank
on
you.
getting that.
Thank you.
I mean, it was one of our shorter Iron Springfields.
It definitely was. I was kind of banking on the fact that this is how I might win one.
6 people. If not, it was going to be when we got to like season 9 and there was one new character for Iron Springfield and they're the central character for that episode.
Yeah. Or like a guest member, famous guest member who
David,
I actually know.
Who is Mel Gibson? Anything else you want to add, David, in regards to your victory? Victor's speech.
That was my cheeks getting clapped. That was apparently the prize.
Oh my god.
No, I'd like to thank first and foremost my wife for supporting me through this difficult podcast.
That's bullshit. I know your wife doesn't support this podcast.
No, she does actually. Mostly.
Yeah.
She knows it exists and she doesn't beat the living shit out of me for it.
Because I spend all
she
the
should.
money. Because I pay all the bills for it.
That's exactly why. Secondly, and definitely not last, definitely not least, I'd like to support my co-host.
Support? You mean thank?
No, thank my co-host.
Can't even do a fucking acceptance speech right.
Nope.
What's that sound?
You scratching your balls?
Yes. What's that other sound? They're scratching through the. They're coming through their little keyhole.
Are they?
Keyhole? They're coming through their little. They're coming through their little
Can't
mouse.
even interrupt an acceptance speech properly.
They're coming up my arsehole. It's 3 blind mice. 3 blind mice. 3 blind mice. Trivia. They're having a meltdown over the trivia. It's 3 blind mice. Scandalous. So scandalous. They've dropped it off into my hand. Thank you for the trivia. I did a rap. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you gotta give me a minute. I just freestyled. I'm white. I'm dying.
You're white and you got a fucking speech impediment. It didn't go well.
What did I say in my freestyle?
I don't know.
Oh, I hope someone recorded it.
Oh, fucking Jesus.
Near the end of this episode, David, there was a scene of Magic Johnson pulling a homer by slipping while trying to make a basket during a game and sliding into the arms of several adoring cheerleaders.
Yes.
Exactly 3 weeks after this episode aired, on November the 7th, Magic Johnson announced that he was HIV positive, which he got from having unprotected sexual intercourse with many women.
Fucking hell. Very good.
He should have done a podcast and he would never have touched any women.
That's fair.
Instead of being a basketball star, he should have been a podcast host.
Yeah.
In 1991, before podcasts existed.
Definitely never touched a damn woman anywhere.
Hell yeah. This is the last Simpsons episode to have Bart's chalk in the opening sequence squeak.
Oh.
Squeak like a mouse.
Yeah.
Hence the chalk gag, I will not squeak chalk. The episode is named after Homer's admission to the dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you're in top form today, by the way.
I thought you were going somewhere with it. I thought you were going somewhere else with it. That was the whole bit. It was fucking fascinating. Rocked my world. I think I've actually changed belief systems now.
I cracked myself up.
Yeah, fucking Jesus. Fucking Jesus.
Magic Johnson was the first professional athlete to star as himself on the show. He was also the first celebrity who didn't use a pseudonym.
Oh, very nice. Let's I didn't notice the fact that obviously the fuck Magic Johnson was until we started recording this. But I did actually notice.
You turned to me and you said Michael B. Jordan looks good for his age.
He does.
He was playing basketball in 91.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even know where to start with that. Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan and Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, I know.
Michael Jackson.
Yep. The Jackson 5.
Fifth Element.
Avatar, the Way of Water. It's an element.
Okay. You could have said elementals.
I could have, but I didn't.
You were saying something about Magic Johnson.
Don't remember what now.
Okay.
Fucking Jesus.
Mr. Burns wears a toupee in the photograph that is superimposed when he is communicating with Kent Brockman.
Yes.
This episode marks the first appearance of Luann Van Houten. She was designed to look like her son Milhouse.
That made sense.
Did you notice, by the way, that I kept laughing when I was doing the episode recap because I would say Milhouse's mother and I purposefully wouldn't use her name?
Yeah.
And you still didn't think that it might be
Someone.
No.
No, it only occurred to me after the fact, once I got it right,
Yeah.
that was the case. And I was like, yeah, well, that explains a lot.
Snickering and going, Milhouse's mother. Otto can be heard briefly humming the song Frankenstein by the Edgar Winter Group
All right.
when he goes into the Quickie Mart. Edgar?
Ah, right, okay.
Edgar Winter.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah, them.
When the Springfield Retirement Castle residents are watching Wheel of Fortune, a contestant can be heard guessing 3 Lions in the Fountain, which is a reference to the title of the 1954 film 3 Coins in the Fountain.
All right, okay.
Extra fun fact for you, David.
Yes.
There was also a song released that year with the exact same title by Dinah Shore.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that fascinating?
It is actually really quite interesting, yeah.
The itchy and scratchy title My Dinner with Itchy is a reference to the film My Dinner with Andre.
Makes sense.
And Lisa's commentary that she says to Bart, was it too subtle for you?
Yeah.
Is obviously a issue that some people had with the film. It's not like a slapstick comedy kind of film. It's about a subtle comedy.
Yeah.
Thinking man's humour, I would say.
Yes, yeah.
David.
Not for Americans.
Speaking of, David.
Yes.
Not for people. Hope you have a spare pair of pants because I'm afraid tonight's trivia comes with a side of who complained and why.
Here we fucking go.
This is a segment where I just take a bit of trivia and I go, oh, that's about someone complaining. And I make David guess who it is. Sometimes it's about things that didn't even make it into the episode.
Yep.
Other times, it's not about the episode or The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just who complained and why.
Don't know.
David, who complained and why regarding this episode of The Simpsons?
Was it the Ukrainians or Russians?
No.
Because related to, in case anyone isn't aware, Chernobyl is actually in Ukraine or modern day Ukraine. Kind of modern day Ukraine, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Chernobyl's in there. And it was part of Russia, of course, or the USSR. But anyway.
I'll give you this. You're kind of along the right lines.
Okay.
It has something to do with the nuclear aspect of the plot. And something to do with countries as well.
There was a minor, very small, in comparison to Chernobyl or something like that, a nuclear meltdown in, I believe it was in China or something. So, is it to do with that one?
Holy shit. It wasn't in China, it was in a different country, but you're right along the right lines.
Was it Japan?
Yes, David.
Right. Holy crap.
So,
what the fuck?
You've got
I'm on the ball.
You've got half of it, I would say.
Okay.
I would say you've got why.
Okay,
because
so
of the
why?
nuclear meltdown. Who
complained?
I'll tell you this, it wasn't Japan.
No. Right.
I can't believe you've got this, by the way.
I
wrote this down and I thought this is going to be a
long guessing game.
Yeah, or you'd guess once or twice and I would just tell you and you'd be like, oh, well, I could never have guessed that.
Yeah.
Dear God.
I know. I'm not likely to get the why, but because
you've got the why. It's a who.
Oh, the who. Sorry, I'm not likely to.
I'm not talking about Robert Plant either.
Yeah.
God, I hate doing that joke.
Yeah,
but I can't help myself.
So the Who. So are we talking like a collective or a particular individual or something like that?
We're talking two collectives
Two collectives.
that are separate but close to one another.
Kind of like interrelated or
In a sense.
okay. Was it like political parties? American political parties, for example? Maybe?
No. Bigger.
No. Bigger. Oh, okay. Like NATO?
No.
No.
No, not NATO.
But along the sort of realm.
Bigger.
Bigger than like 9 countries combined.
Smaller.
Okay. Right. NATO's quite big.
I thought you
know?
meant NATO, like the organization, like not the actual countries that are involved in NATO.
Right.
Smaller.
Smaller
than 9
smaller
countries.
than a number of countries.
Smaller than 9 countries.
Yeah. Okay. Did the UK complain? Like the UK government?
No, it wasn't the UK.
Okay.
I don't think.
Okay. America? American government?
No, it wasn't
No.
America.
I think we already discussed that.
Yeah. It was.
No, I said the political parties, but whatever. But
Yeah, no, it wasn't America.
Okay.
Somewhere else.
So it wasn't Japan. It wasn't America.
It wasn't the UK.
It wasn't the UK. Germany?
Yes. And?
Okay. Germany and... Where else would complain about that kind of thing?
Another European country.
Wasn't France.
No.
No, they don't tend to complain about that shit. If you're not dissing some wine, it's not going to be anything about that. The Netherlands?
No.
No. Okay.
Right region, though. That kind of area of Europe.
Okay. Sweden?
No.
Norway?
No.
Denmark?
No.
Finland?
No. I'm still not doing wrong. I haven't had a reason to.
No. What are we called again? Try to remember other countries in that area.
Just in Europe.
Yeah. You looking for where that country is? Yeah. Just so you can check around.
No, it's kind of in the same general area. Central Europe.
Central Europe. Quite a small country or a large country? Like, are we talking landmass or population? I can
I can tell
probably
you the
do
landmass.
Landmass.
83,871 square kilometers.
Can we go with a reference country? Like,
Or
UK?
32,383 square miles.
Can we get the reference of the UK? Because I can't even remember that. It's quite a large country by the sense of things.
The UK, 243,610 square kilometers is the UK.
Okay.
And 83,871 square kilometers is the country that I'm talking
Luxembourg?
about. No.
Because that sounds quite a bit smaller than the UK. Or am I mishearing that? Because you said 83,000 and then you said for the UK it's 200 and something thousand.
Apparently for the UK, the UK is bigger than you would think.
Huh. That's weird. There's not that many countries that are smaller than the UK in Europe. Central Europe.
It's near Germany.
Near Germany.
What countries are near Germany?
Belgium?
No.
God, I was really hoping that was going to be it.
So did I.
Yeah. I'm just guessing countries now.
But you've never fully gotten a Who Complained and Why before.
I know.
This will be your first time, and there's no prize for it, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine. I've already got a prize coming in. Right. Guess it'd be a bit cheeky to look at a map.
Yeah, just name another European country. Think World War II.
World War II. Poland?
No.
Where the Sound of Music is set. Shit. What are they called?
I think that's it. I think you almost got it.
Oh, they're famously known for peace. which is weird considering they were kind of part of Nazi Germany. Because it's the Germans, Austria.
Yes, David.
Thank.
The reason I said think World War II is because Hitler was born in Austria.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
After the nuclear crisis in Japan, several nuclear-themed episodes, including Homer Defined, were banned in countries like Germany and Austria.
Really?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Why in Germany and Austria, though? I mean, that... okay, maybe Austria's always been a bit sort of funny about make sure everyone gets sort of properly represented peace-wise and all that stuff. And I guess with a few nuclear accidents that had happened over the years, maybe they felt it was insensitive. But there isn't actually a meltdown in this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's two.
I could even understand
there's
it
two,
being...
but there's not actually a meltdown.
I could even understand what you said,
warnings.
it being banned in places like...
The appropriate...
Like
sort of
Russia
country,
or
like,
Ukraine,
yeah,
where it's like
Russia, Ukraine,
Chernobyl was pretty
and-
recent.
Yeah.
Like very recent for this episode.
Yeah. And also like Japan or whatever as well. I don't know when that one happened though. I can't remember when that one happened.
Chernobyl was 86.
No, not Chernobyl.
I'm just clarifying for the audience.
All right, okay.
Chernobyl was 86.
Yeah.
Was it Fukushima?
Yeah.
2011.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, fair enough.
So that would have been after that, obviously.
Yeah. I knew that was a bit more like recent than that, but I couldn't remember the year.
Here's another bit of trivia for you. Aristotle Amidopoulos is a parody of famous Greek magnate Aristotle Onassis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figured that one. Because to start with, when you were saying his name until you said the second name, I was like, remember Aristotle being in this? This is not really a Greek central fucking episode. Then the white suit popped into my face, into my head, and I was like,
I can't believe you got full Iron Springfield, and you also got Who Complained and Why in the same episode.
I did. Although you give me a lot of leeway on those countries guessing.
I thought you got the main one. You got the Japan thing right away.
Why?
So, you know what that is, David? You know what that is?
I do know what that is.
That's so scandalous. Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
What an episode for you.
Yeah. Doing pretty well. Doing okay, to be fair.
I'm going to let you take charge for the rest of the episode now.
Thank you. Is that the prize?
So that's the prize for succeeding at Who Complained and Why.
Right, okay. We could do another segment right now, I suppose. You've got, I think you sort of have a couple
passing
of...
it back to me.
No.
Like the coward you are.
No. I was going to introduce the segment.
Go on there, I know you've handed me the reins, but don't you have a segment to do?
It's something that I normally am actually the one that provides a little bit of information on this, but I was not as sharp-eyed as yourself for this one.
If you're talking about boy, sure someone got fired for that blunder.
I am indeed.
I have 2 pieces of blunder.
Very good.
2 firings that will be happening. We should have done a thing where we pull up the people who are working on the show and we're like, you're fired and you're fired.
It'd be nice if we were able to actually determine who it is, but if it's some random bit of animation, we're just going to pull an Asian name out of our back pocket. And
I mean, just
one.
looking at the writers and the producers and the directors and being like, fire 2 of these people. Until there's nobody left.
There will be no one left very soon into season 1.
Okay, David. The closing credits are shite.
Love it. Absolutely love it. That is my kind of who got who should get fired.
What a typo.
Brilliant.
David, the closing credits are white instead of yellow.
Yes.
Oh, God. Also, Milhouse's glasses have black rims in all of Bart's photographs instead of their usual red.
Ah, well spotted.
There's two.
Yes.
There's two for you.
Very good.
Did you have anything to add?
I had no additions to this. I didn't clock anything like that. To be fair, they're quite eagle-eyed, those two. So, yeah. Very good.
Okay, David.
Well done.
What are we doing now? You've still got the reins in your hand.
Fucking buttery reins.
Trembling hands.
Yeah.
Never felt the power of the podcast before.
No, I have not. So, Connor, do you have any other blurb that you would like to insert?
Blurb?
Yeah, just sort of
The back of a book?
The generic talking that we tend to do.
Why don't you take us away? Listen, talking, David. Why don't you take us away? I've recapped.
Yeah,
I've talked about the episode.
I also talked about the episode a little bit.
I've three blind mice trivia. I've food complained and why. And I fucking bosh it when I got fired for that blunder. My mouth is painful, David. My tongue is heavy.
And you have locked you up.
And I have locked you up, apparently. Take us away.
Yeah, it's time to wrap it up, I think.
Okay, David. Yep. Take us away.
This has been Insert Brain
Do it
here.
without the cough. Be a professional.
This has been Insert Brain
I
here.
can't edit it out. I can't. I don't have it in me anymore. I can't do it. I can't do any more of this. Welcome back to Insert Brain here, either. You're scratching your fucking beard when you talk and it's stuck in the audio.
No.
I can't do it anymore. This has been Insert Brain here and I have to keep it in. God.
This has been Insert Brain here, a Simpsons podcast. I've been your host.
I've been your host.
Mario.
English, please. So I don't record a podcast at 12:30 at night. I'll have to go home and edit tomorrow's episode.
Fucking hell. This has been Insert Brain here. Fucking hell. Oh, God.
I'm glad my computer took some minute to load. I pressed that button. Anyway, take us away.
This has been Insert Brain here, a Simpsons podcast. I've been your host, David, and with me, as always, has been my co-host, Connor.
It's been me. I'm here.
You are.
Lockjaw and all.
Yes, it is. Today we've been talking about Homer Defined. Next week we'll be talking about or covering...
Like Father, Like Clown.
The
6th episode of Season 3 of The Simpsons.
Very good.
How many episodes have we done of this podcast?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think at episode 100 we should do like a look back.
Yeah, we could do. Yeah.
God, we'd have to listen to 100 episodes of this podcast.
I haven't wished that on my worst enemy. Thanks for listening, Matt.
That's staying in. See if he mentions this, we'll tell if he's still listening or not.
Yeah, it's a good point. All right, nice.
This is episode 46.
Very good.
We'll be back next week with episode 47. Oh my God. We passed 500 downloads.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
You can follow... You can follow us on Instagram at Insert Brain Here Pod or on Twitter at T422. Check out our website, insertbrainhere.podcastpage.io.
Very good.
Leave us a 5-star review on the podcasting platform of your choice. It really helps us out.
Yeah.
Especially if you're on Spotify or...
that'd be great. That'd be great.
I almost said iTunes. What's it called?
Apple Music?
Apple Podcasting Network, I believe is what it's called now.
Really?
That's much more succinct.
It's so catchy.
iTunes.
Just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
Apple Podcasting Network.
Dumb fucks.
Jesus Christ. But if you're listening there, let us know.
Yep.
If you happen to be an Apple employee, change the fucking name.
That's all from us. We'll
smell you later.
Almost. It sounded like you stopped saying that in the middle. He went, smell you loot?
No, I said later.
Okay, I'll check in the edit.
Yeah, you can mute your track and listen to mine.
I know
listen
what I
to
can
me
do.
go late.
We've vindicated and proven right.
Yes. Yelling in your room like, fucking knew you did, you shit.
Yelling in your face next time I see you.
Oh, I know.
Fucking knew it. Bye.
Ta.